good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
A good newspaper should be a lighthouse of truth.
Crisis awareness defies words.
Hello.
Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hi Yoni, how are you doing?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I just want to finish this real quick. About Emilie, you know, like, if you ask me, I have more and more doubts about Emilie. Because let's say she has so many restrictions, especially that a restriction when you can fully use her Dendro application. Like like we have 6 days before Emilie. Yeah, she cannot use like her fully her Dendro application.
Oz, reveal!
And that's a problem in my opinion. You know why? Let's say if you compare Nilou with Emilie, I think Nilou is way more preferable than Emilie, in my opinion. We still need some info. I want to do some tests, but still, because like Emilie is like only burning related damage. So yeah, it's a little bit. Even though it has like 8 seconds, she checks if burning exists on a field like every 8 seconds. It's still, you know, like a little bit like, I think it's going to be a little bit difficult to do with existing characters we have at the moment. You know, I think about it. Let's say, you know why? I want Emilie not because of burning and her damage, her personal damage. I don't need that damage. Even though she's pretty good of field DPS, but I want her because of that Dendro aura. Because she can apply Dendro. Only because of that.
Witness my rise. Laid bare. As one with wind and cloud.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Great.
Skyward.
She has immunity.
I summon thee! By royal decree!
She has immunity.
Stray clouds converge.
You need to always check if the bosses has immunity.
The birds call.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Yeah, it has pyro immunity. And I think, in my opinion, like if she can apply Dendro pretty quick or reasonable, at least, you know, then it's not bad. Unfortunately, I think she's a single target, by the way. Her turrets, I mean, she scale like her skill. When you use that skill, she puts a turret on a field and it attacks randomly enemies. If it's like, if that attack over like every 3 seconds, it's bad. Because just imagine if you have like the wave of Hilichurs, like 5 Hilichurs, something like that. It's bad. Yes, maybe you can do something, but still, that Dendro is like, it's not so great. But we'll see. I mean, you know, I will do some tests. To be honest, I don't want to say I need like second Dendro. I have like Yo-Yo and Nahida. But ability like with that circle, it's pretty cool to have the character like.
By royal
It has immunity as well.
No rest for the wicked.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Skyward. As one with wind and cloud.
So yeah, they usually do that, but you need to read that. I mean, because like, say,
Transfix. Skyward. Into the wind.
Emilie looks cool. Kit, okay, I would say, because you know that like the area she creates, that circle, it's pretty big. The problem is her burst is way better than her skill by applying Dendro, but that burst lasts for 2.8 seconds only. After that, you get that her skill on a second stage for 28 seconds, something like that. So yeah, not bad, but super slow. I mean, that burst, it's not so fast. I mean, by applying Dendro. Oh, hi, Go, how are you doing? Emilie looks... Actually, yes, but you know, like, let's say yes. If you talk about sickness, then yes. But, like, let's say wishing for a character only because of that, it's can be a waste a little bit. You know why? Because Natlan is like, we will get Natlan characters, which, in my opinion, would be way better to get than any of the like Emilie, or we will get Yelan, right? And Yelan, because both of them, I mean Emilie and Yelan, will definitely be not so powerful like Moalani. By the way, Moalani is like crazy. She will like hit like a track with a proper team, by the way, because like I saw a couple like overviews about Moalani, and they like, you know, like they do calculating with Shanling, Furina, and like and what the last one was like, oh, and healer, yes, and Jin or Xianyun, because you need a healer. But that team, in my opinion, not so optimal. It's better to use like, let's say, Pyro Archon, Xianyun, and maybe second Hydro. And it's not going to be a Furina for sure, because like for Furina you need a healer, but you don't have any free space for a healer. But by the way, that's why Pyro Archon will get passive, which allows her to like not a Pyro Archon, I'm sorry, Xianyun. Xianyun will get an like a passive, and she counts how many Natlan characters on a field or in a team. So yeah, if it's like 2, then she can like count it at like 3. It will not create like increase your roster, like it doesn't mean you will get like 5th character right here, but you will get additional buff, which is crazy, by the way, because like Night Soul mechanic depends on how many Natlan characters you have, if I'm not mistaken, and at the same time you can get Night Soul points more quickly. So yeah, Xianyun like she made for Natlan characters, unfortunately, mostly, let's say. So that's why her best team, in my opinion, for Moalani is going to be Moalani, Pyro Archon, and Xianyun. So in this case, like let's say do calculating like her damage with characters like Furina, Shanling, and Jin or Xianyun. It's not a good idea, in my opinion, because like that damage is it's not so high. With a proper team, she will be just insane, even though they nerf her pretty bad, I would say, but still she's super powerful. Yeah, that's why I think about Emilie, you know, like yes, Emilie is a Dendro, and maybe we will get some Dendro character in a 5.x patch, like in an Natlan, maybe. But it's a burning, it's like so bad. I mean, burning is not a reaction with like, let's say it was, if it was like Burgeon, would be way better. You know why? Because like, let's say if Burgeon and 5 seconds like a duration when she like see if like Burgeon like happened, it's way more better, because you can use her with a let's say with Toma, by the way, with Dia as well. So yeah, with Dia, with Toma, not other characters, unfortunately, because like you need a shield for Shanling. So yeah, it's a little bit like difficult to choose, like if it's like if she's going to be so great. I don't think she's going to be super great, because like we already have Nahida. Nahida is just insanely crazy. And yes, if you don't have Nahida, like Nahida maybe is a #1 Archon character in the team, in the game so far. Yes, we don't know exactly the kit of like Pyro Archon, but I think Nahida will stay the best. You know why? Because Pyro Archon will get like, yeah, pretty useful mechanic. It's like going to be like a Raiden mechanic with coordinated attack by using her skill. But as I heard, Pyro, let's say it's like which like reaction you can use with Pyro is Overload, right? Is a wave, which is great reaction by the way, but still it's Overload, wave. Yes, maybe you can use her with burning as well, and Burgeon. You know why? Because it's a coordinated attack. Also, it depends on the time duration of that skill. Most likely it's going to be like, you know, like 20 or 25 seconds duration and maybe 15 seconds cooldown, something like that, you know. Most likely it's going to be like that. But still, we need like... Hi Duka, hi Ali, how are you doing, guys? What should I pull? I have Alhaitham and Raiden. You have Alhaitham, like Nahida is the best choice for you, if you ask me. Yes, Yoni is already answered. Yes, it's Nahida. I mean, Nahida is the best one, if you ask me. So yeah, it's the only best character you need like now, because like you can use Alhaitham with Raiden Shogun. I can show you the team, by the way. Let's say Raiden is not optimal one, like Kuki Shinobu is better, but still you can use Raiden. It's like the team like Shinchu, Alhaitham, Raiden and Nahida.
Yes.
And Kuki anyway, it's a 4-star. Sooner or later you will get that Kuki Shinobu. They still didn't reveal the 4-star characters. They will not, by the way, Ali. We will get like 4-star characters like in 4 days, something like that. So yeah, it's not, it's like, you know, in 4 days, like it's a 6 days away for a second phase. So yeah, in 4 days, something like that, and you will get we will get that to the event section. So yeah. You mean Nahida? Nahida most likely will get her rerun in a 5.2 or 5.3, something like that. So yeah, you have plenty of time, by the way, to like save your primal gems. But I would suggest you to save. If you don't have Nahida, Nahida is crazy.
Time to act. Shine down. Hey, the Temple of Wisdom. Rain Cutter.
Scatter. Flicker.
I see everything.
Illusion ship.
No, my sword.
Yeah. It's like you need like consistent hydro to create cores, dendro cores. Hi Lucifer, how are you doing? Burgeon does a lot of... Yes, Ali, Burgeon is a great reaction, by the way. And Burgeon does the same damage, like that reaction, Burgeon, has the same multiplier that Hyperbloom has. So yeah, it's a great reaction. About the Kuki Shinobu, I mean, Kuki is better with Alhaitham, but still you can easily use Raiden.
Wait for my signal.
And like, let's say Burgeon and Hyperbloom has like multiplier 3, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. It's damage multiplier.
Time to act. Stand with me.
That's so...
Another human waiting.
Rain outlines your fate.
Defract.
I can still...
She's still
Body and
alive.
mind. I everything. Got you.
Let me weave you a verse.
Out of my way.
Winter.
But I'll have to wait. Yes, actually. Yes, you need to wait. I mean, you know why? I mean, it's better to save some Primogems for Nahida. Nahida is crazy character. You will not regret, definitely, because Nahida is just insane. Like, let's say, and if you have Nahida and Raiden, it's a whole team already. You can just like, you know, like build to add other characters. And you like have the team for Spiral Abyss as well, by the way. And you can use the team in like in Spiral Abyss floor 12. Pretty good team. I mean, like I use couple time. It's like Sucrose, Shinchu, Raiden, and Nahida. Great team. And you don't build. You need to build your your Raiden with EM. By the way, it's easy to build, not so difficult. Gilded Demon is okay. Flower of Paradise Lost is okay. So yeah, pretty easy and easy to use. By the way. Hey, enjoyer, how are you doing? Yes, she has. Like, yes, exactly. Oh my god. But let me switch my team to like.
What is the situation?
Let me do a couple ley lines. Unfortunately, not so much to do in the game, so yeah. Tomorrow we will get.
Shine down. Sharing my knowledge. Animal test 6308.
Rain outlines your fate.
Everyone hold hands.
Rain cutter.
Absorption test.
Tomorrow we will get like Imaginarium series, by the way. So yeah, and shop reset is tomorrow, right? So yeah, in the 10 hours, and also we will get like shop reset. So yeah, if you, by the way, I will do like, I will get like 8 something like wishes. So yeah, I will do it online tomorrow because like it's potentially, oh yeah, it's a 4-star something. Maybe I can get second Cookie Shinobu or maybe something like pretty good weapon. We'll see though. But I don't like. Will the Imaginarium series it tomorrow? Yes, yes, Lucifer. Like it's tomorrow, like in a 10 hours. It depends on the server, of course. Like for Asia servers, it's like in a 6 hours, something like that, or 4 hours. For the Europe, it's a 10 hours. And by the way, it's old rules still, but if I'm not mistaken, for a 5.0, maybe they will add some new level. Now we have easy, normal, and hard. Maybe they will add like something like nightmare level, something like that. But I still don't know. Like it's like I heard about that. I read a couple leaks about that. Maybe it's only rumors. You know why? But they need, as I heard, they will increase Primogems we can get from Imaginarium Seda from 600s to 800s. So yeah, maybe because of that, they can increase the level as well, add new level, I would say. Should I build Alhaitham, EM or Crit? Duka, let me show you my Alhaitham build. I mean, you know, like Alhaitham need Elemental Mastery and Crit as well. So yeah, best set for him if you like, it's a Gilded Dreams. But in this case, you need second Dendro on a team with a Depot. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Because like this set, like after Elemental Skill or Burst, hit an opponent, the target Dendro resistance will decrease by 30% for 8 seconds, which is like increase Alhaitham's damage. About the pieces, I mean, it's like, it's better to go Elemental Mastery Sands Dendro damage bonus goblet, and crit rate circle. You can go sand attack if you like don't have elemental mastery, and you also can go elemental mastery goblet, by the way, but this like EM Dendro damage and circlet is the best one as a crit rate, or crit damage circle is the best one. So in this case you will get like max available damage output, but still you can use attack, because like his attacks considered to be a skill whatever you do, and it scales on attack on elemental mastery as well. No need to like to be super crazy about EM, like let's say 400 or 500, it's more than enough. No need to go more than that, but you need like at least like 300, it's okay, because if you use with Nahida, by the way, and use that burst, she gives you like about like max 250 elemental mastery as well, so it's pretty useful for Alhaitham. Or yes, Lucifer, if you saw like about that, yes. By the way, I haven't done them yet, to be honest. You know why? But yes, they will reset it. You want to like, yeah, I see. You want to get new characters, right? Yes, they will reset as well. Because like, case of already claimed this season. So yeah, is this like, because like we will get new season, and because of that, yes, it will reset as well. Where's that dude? Was that? Oh yeah. I haven't done it yet, by the way, because like it's like you need a character with level 90, but I don't want to like to do level 90 any of them. Maybe Jin, but still, you know, I don't use Jin so much, and you need to level up to level 9. So yeah, I will hope for new characters as well. To be honest, I wanted to go like for Chi-Chi, but conditions are so bad. Just imagine level 90 Chi-Chi. I don't think I will do that, at least for now. So yeah, you can grab one from the... Overall you can get 3 keys, and you need 2 to unlock this like new cosmetic like addition, something like that. And I don't know, like it says that after unlocking you must fulfill the following condition to begin the challenge. So yeah, you need to do something. I don't know, maybe it's a fight or something like that, or maybe like, I don't know, the challenge means something, you need to do some addition like after that. So yeah, you need like unlock, but I cannot unlock. Let me check it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can. I messed up a little bit. Because like, anyway, because like now, challenge criteria not met, I used my keys. That's alright. I mean, I'm not so hyped about that, but maybe we will get like completed 505. Maybe we will get like, oh yeah, you see, challenge objective, defeat all opponents within the time limit. Special rules. Okay, and you know what, guys, you need to do that with the Chi-Chi. That's crazy, actually. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to use your keys for now. Just keep them. In my case, I will get 1 for free and 2 from that. So yeah, keep the keys. I mean, it's not a bad cosmetic addition, I would say, if you like a character. Let's say, like, if you like have like some favorite characters, so yeah, maybe to keep the keys for them. But keep that in mind, you can max have like 4 keys, no more than that. You know, like you cannot like get like let's say you cannot grab more than 4 keys. So yeah, if you have more than that, or you can get like, use them. Just like, you know, whatever character it is. Now I cannot use them, right? Let me check it. Unlock. You have, yeah, not enough keys. Yeah, me too, by the way. Do the new imaginary theater on stream? Yes, I will. Of course, Lucifer. No problem. I mean, maybe I will do it offline, but if you want me to, I can do it like, let's say from the... Yes, I can. No problem. Of course I will. I will keep it. No problem, guys. I mean, it's not so difficult, but yes, like you need to choose some characters. There's like, you know, the only strategy I would say it's better if you have enough characters. It's like to use that bonuses, and they definitely will help you, especially if you like don't have enough characters. It's like and performance. Just a second. Supporting character performance preparation. Let's say if you go hard mode, right? You have a character. Let me do like trial characters. So yeah, you like don't need like I wouldn't suggest you to skip the bonuses. Just read them carefully, and you know why? Because like these points, you can use these points only for Imaginarium series. That's it. They will give you literally nothing. It's just a point and the buffs. That's it. I would suggest you like to go like it's like you like use the point. Go for a companion first. You know why? The more you have, the easier to play. The more options you have. Confirm selection. You see, like it gives you something.
You
So yeah,
want me
after
on your
that, like
team?
you can. It's free. I don't know what is that actually. I just may select one of two mystery. Let's check. Oh yeah, it's like when choosing a bloom event, you can reset select effect and increase by 1 when the choosing bloom event. Okay. So yeah, it's like not so difficult, but better to use these points. No need to keep them, like, you know, like collect them, because they're useless outside the Imaginarium series. I want other characters. Yes, actually, you know, enjoy. I don't think they will put like oh, you mean like yeah, by the way, we already have some news about them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's true or not. I heard that Emilie, but I don't think Emilie. You know why? Because like Emilie will release in a week, but Imaginarium series will release it in one day, like I mean tomorrow. So yeah, maybe other characters, but Chlorine. I heard that Chlorine is there, like trial characters, right? And by the way, we already have elements. Like now. Let's just a second, let me check it real quick. Now we have, so yeah, now we have like just a second. Oh yeah, now we have 5 of like Pyro, Electro, and Animal. In a next season, like tomorrow one, we will get Hydro, Dendro, and if I'm not, just a second, let me check it real quick. It's going to be Dendro, Hydro, and Pyro, yes. So yeah, it's like, let's say you can do like burgeon damage, by the way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. We already have the elements. Check your roster, by the way, if you have enough Dendro, Hydro, and Pyro characters. So yeah, if you have enough, then you're completely okay. I mean, it's like you need like at least for the hard one, it's like 11 characters, something like that, you know, to choose. Unfortunately, I don't know the free characters we will get. I mean, trial characters. Oh, hi Yuko, how are you doing? Vortex, do the new. Yes, I will. Okay. Will Mawika be? Oh, you know, enjoy about Mawika. Mawika is going to be crazy supportive characters, but about the damage, if you ask, I don't think that she is going to be crazy at Constellation 0. As I heard, with the higher constellation you have, the more damage she can deal. I mean, she gets like all of constellations she get, like after constellation 1 or 2, will increase her personal damage. It's like that. So yeah, first constellation, it's for it's supportive cancellation. Second one is kind of like hybrid one, supportive and DPS, but third, fourth, fifth and sixth, it's all about the damage. But you know, like it's actually I usually don't go for cancellation, and for me supportive characters is way more valuable. I don't think about damage, you know, like mostly supportive character like doesn't like do so much damage, but it depends, because like let's say we have like Furina, and Furina is of field DPS. It means like she can do some damage and she deals damage with that saloon members, you know. I think she will be flexible. Yes, kind of flexible. Cairo Dragon DPS and Colombina DPS Pyro. You know, no, like I agree with you about the flexibility. She will be flexible, but not so flexible. You know why? Because if she will get that coordinated attack, I don't think that attack is going to be so crazy. It's like the same situation with Raiden, because that attack, like the damage you can deal with that attack, it's low. It's not so high. You see, the eye can initiate one coordinate attack every 0.9 seconds per party. I mean, like per character on the field. Coordinate attacks generated by characters not controlled by you deal, like not controlled by you, and deal 20% of the normal attack damage. So it's like, let's say it's low. You know, it's not a high damage, but the ability, I mean applying electro, it's crazy. That's why Raiden is so cool, you know. She is great in Hyper Bloom, she is great in electro charge reaction, she is good in overload. So yeah, in so many reactions. Most likely Mihoyo is going to be, will get like the same mechanic or close to it when she just use her skill, right?
Illusion shattered.
You will get that, maybe something like, not like eye, right? Maybe some like shiny thing on her like outfit, or maybe like, I don't know, maybe something like wings, something like that, you know, like Arlecchino has, or maybe maybe her hair, like I don't know, even anyway, something like indicates that she in that state. And if that state is going to be like last for 20 seconds or 25 seconds, it's okay. I mean, and the cooldown, most likely yes, because like she is a Pyro Archon, you know, like it's like Nahida, like for Raiden, it's like 25 second duration and 10 second cooldown. For Nahida is 25, 5 or 6, you know. Like for Zhongli, it's also pretty cool. Like it's like duration is shield duration 20 seconds, and hold down is like press it's 4 seconds and hold is 12 seconds. So yeah, it's going to be like that. Maybe 25 or 20 seconds. It depends, but still, the more we get, it's like better in my opinion. So yeah, let me just do maybe some spy lobbies, let me do this domain again, and then I will go for spy lobbies. Unfortunately, yes, I cannot get, like, I don't know why. I want to get that circlet to check my Navia with her signature set. And if you ask me, by the way, on future characters, like future Natlan characters, like we have a lot of choice, by the way, I mean like so many characters. I would say that Pyro Archon is must have, Xianyun maybe, it depends on you, but most likely I will go for Xianyun, because like she looks cracked, and at the same time, even though she mostly for Natlan characters, I think she can be useful with other characters as well, when you put like at least one Natlan character, Xianyun, and 2 other characters. We'll see though, I mean, you know, it's a bit difficult, because like they made like a Natlan so greedy in my opinion. You know why? Because to fully utilize the power of Natlan characters, you need not one but couple Natlan characters, which is bad. Because like let's say only one Moalani will not get you cannot like get her full power, because you need some supportive character with a supportive set, Natlan set. You need Night Soul points. So yeah, that's why I think Pyro Archon and Xylonan can be just great supportive characters for Moalani. But still, I mean, we need some info, additional info. On paper it looks like that, but was still additional info. Anyway, like let's say Moalani in a 5.0, or Xylonan in 5.1, and Pyro Archon, Mawika in a 5.2. So yeah, it's definitely like that. And who will be flexible? Oh, hi Samir, how are you doing? Oh, bye go, bye. Who will be flexible? Ah, okay. How I build my official, and also how can I build Furina? Oh, let me show you. Let me finish this real quick, and I will show my builds.
Shine down. Make yourselves a home. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
There is no escape.
As soon as you, if you notice, as soon as you add like Nahida's mark, they just like killed immediately. Like you can kill them immediately. So yeah, that's why Nahida is pretty crazy character. Unfortunately, for several waves, sometimes Nahida is a little bit annoying because you need like to like on-field her again and again and again. But still, I mean, she worth it, but 100%. Like again, like come on. It's a tank goblet. I mean the wrong set. Alright, I need to do something. About Fischl and Furina. Furina is not so difficult to build. Fischl is a little bit difficult. You know why? Because Fischl is attack scaler and she needs crit rate, crit damage as well. So yeah, Furina is like 5k. It's low actually if you ask me. Let me show you my Furina first. Like weapon is like this one, it's a pipe, you know, level 90. Like you need to level up to 90, like definitely. No need like to test her damage at 80, because like she gets like let's say from 80 to 90 HP difference. It's pretty high. So yeah, level 90. Then weapon is this one. Set is a golden shoe, her signature set. You need to go like for HP Sands at C0. You need to go like HP Goblet and crit rate or crit damage circlet. It depends on what you need. Try to get artifacts with HP, by the way, and energy recharge. So yeah, these two sets, like of course the first one is crit rate, crit damage. But the second set, like a second stat, it's like energy recharge, HP. After that, energy recharge. So it's like that. The HP it's super valuable for her. And energy recharge. Why? Because like you usually play her out of her burst. I mean, you need energy recharge to get that burst quickly enough to use it again. Because like that burst give you up to 75% more damage. Elemental damage, by the way. So it doesn't matter which character you use. Let's say you use Neuvillette. By fully utilize that burst, I mean, if you like, if you can get like 300 fanfare stack, Neuvillette will deal, it will deal like more damage, like up to 75% more damage. So it's pretty not so difficult to build. About the talents, it's I would suggest you to like at least level 9 her skill and level 9 her burst. Overall stats is like this. You need like crit rate, crit damage. Let's say 70 to 140 is more than enough, or let's say 65 to 130 is okay. I mean, you need just to keep ratio 1 to 2. About energy recharge, 180 or 190. I mean, like, yes, no need to go less than that. And HP, by the way, you need like 40k HP. Maybe because of that you get so less, like now your damage is not so high. Let me show you. But it's better to use like with like right. You know why? You see it's 30k, 7k, 7k. But like when it crits, it's like it doesn't crit now. I can get up to 20-ish something K with the salon members. It's pretty high damage, by the way. What a... My Xianyun buff, my Furina pets from... Actually, yes. That's why Xianyun is so great for Furina. Just, let's say Xianyun is made for Furina. Yeah. But there's some problem. You know why? Like, let's say not only for Furina. You can use like... you can use Fischl, by the way. Because like Fischl is like... like usually you use Oz, you know. You can use Alhaitham, by the way. You can use Navia, by the way, to like increase, like to buff your skill, because like Xianyun increase the skill damage. And by the way, like from 20 to 30, it's crazy because it's like 50% more damage, but it's not 50 if I'm not mistaken. It's about 14%, something. Let me check it. Oh, it's okay. Just a second. Let me check it real quick. If I'm not mistaken, it's like not so high. It's not 50. Just a second. Will grow bigger the longer. 5%. It's not the 5%, definitely. Oh yeah, maybe it's in passive. Just a second. Yes. Oh, elemental. Actually, yes, it can. It's like up. Oh, just that's crazy. Actually. Oh, that's crazy. Actually. Oh, by 80 increases damage by 80. It doesn't mean that the maximum damage increase for elemental skills that can be... Okay, you know, that's maybe yes, because like 280, it's pretty good. Actually, yes, it's can be like 30. You're right. I mean, I don't know how much it's in a percent. It's a percentage, like, you know, it's like only a number. But 280, it's pretty okay, I think. So yeah, she can. That's why so high damage. By the way, you can like increase that damage for like, unfortunately it's not for Raiden, by the way, that because like Raiden skill,
There is no escape.
it has its own condition. You cannot like increase the damage of that coordinated attack. Just keep that in mind. It's only skill damage. It's like Oz. It's like, let's check the characters, by the way. Just by the way, Chlorine's damage as well. When she use normals, then you use one skill to do some damage. You will increase the damage of that attack as well. It's like Furina because of skill, Saloon members. Nahida's damage, maybe, by the way, when she marks enemies, maybe, yes. Just a second. Navia damage, definitely. Alhaitham, definitely, yes. So yeah. Dia's damage, but Dia's damage is not so great, unfortunately. Oh yeah, just a second, Samir, just give me a second. Cyano's damage. So yeah, you have a lot of characters, like she can boost a lot of characters. And by the way, that skill damage buff, it's like, in my opinion, it's unique. We don't have any other characters with that ability. So yeah, let me let me do one more test with Furina, Samir, and after that I will show you my Fischl. If you have Raiden, let's say, and like I would suggest you like to build her with Ian, you can go like the team like Furina. Let's say Yao Yao if you have her, or DC, like the Traveler. And maybe, I don't know, maybe some Kazuha, something like
Want
that.
me to come along?
To do like some crowd controlling.
Shine down.
Oh yeah, I got this.
Yoo-hoo!
one with nature.
You see? And that's it. I mean, so yeah, it's not so difficult to build. By the way, just keep that in mind, the damage depends on, if you check the damage, it depends on your HP as well. So max HP. It's HP consumption. So yeah, you need to go like for the 40k HP. Just keep that in mind. It's like, no need to go less than that. It's better to go like 40k. About Fischl is like, you know, like she's, let's say,
I created
a
another
little
universe.
bit more difficult to build. Back then, her best slot set was like Sundering Fury, but with Golden Troop. Its Golden Troop is the best one. It's the same set Furina use, by the way. So yeah, I use this weapon. It's, let's say, a free weapon. You can get it from a standard banner, but if you don't have that, you can use Stringless. By the way, it's not a bad weapon as well, which increase your elemental skill. And that's Oz, by the way. So yeah, set is Golden Troop. It's like you need to go like attack Sands, you need to go electro damage Goblet, and crit rate or crit damage Circlet. Talents is like, let's say it's better to like level up that Oz, that's it. No need to level up normal if you don't want to use physical Fischl, by the way, which is also possible. And she's crazy, by the way, because like she's, when you cast that Oz, you apply Electro. You can go for one cryo character, which will be like, you will do like superconduct reaction. And superconduct reaction will give you like a way more damage. It's not a 40%. It's like that reaction will decrease physical resistance of the enemy by 40% for 10 seconds or something like that. So yeah, only in this case you can like level up her normal attacks. In other cases, I would suggest you can like easily skip that. This one as well, it's like, let's say level 6, even more than enough. No need to do like level 9. It like this attack, like that burst can heal you, by the way, if you have Constellation 4. When the skill, it means like, no, it's like Midnight. Oh yeah, Midnight Phantasmagoria. When you just use that skill, that burst, when the skill duration ends, Fischl regenerates 20% of her HP. So yeah, it's a little bit like healing, you know, self-healing ability for Fischl as well. About her overall stats, for me, it's like, I like Fischl, by the way, so yeah, that's why I like build. It's like 67, 68 and 206. So it's like that. You don't need energy recharge, by the way, so much, because like you usually play her out of her skill. Bro, is Arlecchino better than Raiden? Oh, Rafat. Oh, hi, Rafat. How are you doing? You know, Rafat, if you ask me, I would Arlecchino better than Raiden. For a new, let's say, for the new player, I would suggest you to go for Raiden, if you ask me. You know why? Because Arlecchino is DPS. Yes, you can do more damage. It's like she's like pretty good, not a bad character. But with Raiden, you like have more teams to use. You can use DPS Raiden to do more damage with like standard character, by the way, like Sucrose or maybe Sucrose, Shinchu and Bennett. Pretty good team, by the way, not a bad team. Or if you have Kazuha, or you can go Hyper Bloom with Yao Yao, or if you have Nahida. But if you already have pretty settled roster, then Arlecchino can help you. Yes, Arlecchino pretty good DPS. Like, let's say, about your question, is she better? Yes, I think Arlecchino is better DPS than Raiden. But about the value for the team, I think Raiden is way more valuable for the team than Arlecchino. You know why? Because like supportive characters in this game are more valuable than DPSs. It's like that, just it. And Raiden is a great support, especially for Hyper Bloom, Overload reaction. So yeah, she's crazy. And also at the same time, you know, like you can just switch the set to emblem and do some damage. And pretty good damage, by the way, not bad. Even though at C0, she deals pretty good damage. So it's like that. But anyway, Arlecchino is better. Arlecchino, for now, it's maybe best DPS in the game. She, like, let's say, if you compare numbers, she's better than Neuvillette. But Neuvillette is way more convenient to use. Arlecchino is a little bit difficult to use, I would say, like, because of, like, she doesn't have that resistance to interruption. You need to watch about that. You need to watch about Bond of Life, by the way. So yeah, you need to give her, by the way, I noticed that if you give her not enough crit rate, she is not so great. You need to go for a high crit rate. Like, it's like even 71 is not, it's not enough. You know why? Even though she scales on Bond of Life, if your attack doesn't crit, you lose your damage and lose your Bond of Life. That's why you need more crits. Crit rate, you know? Like, let's say less than 60. Like, let's say like my not Neuvillette, my Yelan. She has 65. It's more than enough for Yelan. More than enough. You will be completely okay. My Xinchu is also like 60-ish crit rate. Yeah, 61. More than enough. No need to go more than that. But since Arlecchino doesn't scales on attack, she scales on Bond of Life. Even though she needs attack, you need that crit rate. And it's better to go like up to 80 in my opinion. In this case, you will get consistent damage and way more better utilize your Bond of Life. So yeah, it's like that. It's a little bit, let's say it's a drawback for Arlecchino, but still, like about the DPS, yes, she is better than Raiden. Now only need 4 to farm. Yes, by the way, Samir, about the farming artifacts, I mean this set, like Marush's Hunter, and this one, this domain, Marush's Hunter, and this Golden Troop, it's pretty good domain, especially for Furina. You know why? Because usually, if you use Furina in a team, you can use Marush's Hunter for your DPS character. Let's say Navia has her own set, right? This one. But you can, like this one. But you can easily use Marush's Hunter if you use Furina with Navia in the same team. Because like Navia gives that, it's not ability, but she she uses your HP. Saloon members use your HP to get the damage, to do some damage, and you need the healer at the same time, you know, like. And it says this set, like when a current HP increases or decreases, crit rate will increase by 12% for 5 seconds. It means like overall 36% more crit rate, which is crazy, by the way. So yeah, I tested it. Let's say it's anyway for Navia, I would suggest like this set anyway. But for the character like let's try Alhaitham, by the way. Maybe Mercy Hunter can be good on Alhaitham. I don't think so, to be honest, because it's charge attack. But if you have good pieces, anyway, go for Mercy Hunter. So yeah, that's why this overall, what I want to say, it's like this domain is pretty good. I mean, both of the sets are super useful. Like tomorrow I can find a level 90 my Nilo weapon and then I'm yes, actually congrats, because like yes, Yoni, I would suggest you to level up your weapon, especially a Nilo, by the way, to level 90. You know why? Because like HP scalers like they all need to be like level up to level 90. It's like Neuvillette, Yelan, Furina, level 90 complete, like, because like level 80 you will lose so much, you will lose a lot of HP. It's like about 1k or 2k HP, something like that. So yeah. All right. Arlecchino is I don't have many good characters. Mona and Furina are my only 5-star. You know, Rafat, if you have like Mona and Furina, if you ask me, go for Raiden. You know why? Because let's me like which other characters you have, like just tell me and I will go with the team Furina, Raiden and other 4-stars you have. Oh, let's say like this team. Let's say if you have like at least one Dendro, let's go with this team and I will show you what I mean. You have Furina, right? You have Raiden. You definitely have Dendro Traveler and I would suggest you to level him up. It's up to you. It's not a waste, by the way. You know why? Dendro Traveler is pretty good character. So yeah, let's go like and let's say you have like I don't know if you have Shinchu. Let's go with Sucrose. Most likely you have Sucrose at least one copy, because if I'm not mistaken, they gave us Sucrose for free. So yeah, Sucrose, Furina, Raiden, and MC Traveler.
There's still a long road.
Let me check his build and weapon. So yeah, I need like just a second. Oh yeah, it's the I don't need like let's go crit rate anyway to do maybe more. Yeah, something like that maybe. This one is better because well, yeah, this one. Oh yeah, he has like 58 to like and 222 about the weapon. Yeah, it's like Favonius one. So Genshin will end in... No, I don't think so, Enjoyer, if you ask me. Because like... Oh, Hoyoverse. I don't think so about 2027. Because you know, like, yes, most likely, like for now, we have story up to 2027, something like that. But I don't think they will do... Oh, yeah, not by the way. It's not like that. We will get Natlan, we will get Snezhnaya, we will get Rebellion, it's like Kynra, we will get Celestia, and after that we will get post-Teyvat stories, and it's like about the 3 seasons. I mean, it's 3 big like stories, something like that, you know, like, so yeah, they still have some content, by the way, maybe for 5 or 6 years. So yeah, it's not 2027. But it always depends, you know, like it depends on the characters, it depends on the player base. You know, like, so yeah, but we still have content. I would recommend you to get Alikino. She can do better damage with. Oh yes, maybe. Actually, it would be nice. But then it will be so big. Yes, like stories, like by the way, they can do like let's say we only know the name like post-Teyvat stories, but post-Teyvat stories can be literally anything they want. So yeah, that Ivris is right. Maybe they will do like something, you know, like self-made stories, something like that, you know, like. So yeah, will be nice. Like, okay, Rafat, let me show this team, Rafat. I mean. Let's do this domain again. Maybe this team can bring me some luck. I want that set. It's like you definitely have Sucrose, you have like Raiden, you have Dendro Traveler and Furina. It's like when you use this team, by the way, you can go for a healer, but it's mostly transformative reaction team. It's like Hyper Bloom. So you can skip like a healer as well. Just keep that in mind. But it's like, it depends. I mean, if you need one, then yes, you can choose, like you can select Prototype Amber for Sucrose and she can give you some healing.
Illusion shattered! Propagate!
Stand clear. Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test.
Scatter! Shine down!
Stand clear.
So yeah, maybe you will need some healer because you know, like it's like. But still, you can use this team with Raiden and Furina, which is not a bad team. About the Arlecchino, I mean, you know, like it depends. Arlecchino is a. Oh, come on. Okay, it's circle but HP. I will keep it anyway. Oh, you mean storage-wise? By the way, they add new, like, now on the mobile devices, you can delete some useless. It's like in a other section, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. You can delete already completed quests. So yeah, I think they will do something. You know what? Yes, but storage-wise, yeah, that's yeah. And a 4.8, by the way, they added that function. I mean, to like delete the quest you already like passed. Like it's like old quests or old stories, something like that. I don't know what that mean. I mean, because like on my tablet, it's about 8 gigabytes of storage, which is not bad, you know. So yeah, Rafat, you can use this team easily. I mean, if you have another Dendro like Yao Yao, I would say Yao Yao is way better. Because Yao Yao can like heal your teammates.
I'll lead the way.
And yes, like, let's say, you know, like, it's like matter of preference if you ask me. At the end, like, if you like Arlecchino, you can go for Arlecchino. But I don't think she will bring you so much I mean, in my opinion, Raiden is better, especially when you're new, because like DPSs in this game, anyway, they like getting older. You know, like we will get new DPS, and the new DPS will be definitely better than the oldest one. It's like that because like power creep still exists in this game, but supportive characters like Raiden, like Xingqiu, like Shanling of field DPS, like Furina, by the way, it's also pretty good of field DPS. Oh, they can be useful in the future as well. So yeah, like Xianyun, by the way, that's why, in my opinion, Xianyun will have like crazy value for the future. Unfortunately, it's only for the Natlan characters and Natlan region, because like they limited like Xianyun use on any other regions other than like Natlan. It's bad. But it is what it is. I mean, they will do by the same thing with Snezhnaya. Just keep that in mind, guys. What other games do you play? And should I call you game over? It's up to you. But you can call me Vortex. It doesn't matter. I mean, just it's okay. Everest. On mobile device, you can delete the old quests. Yes, exactly. But if you accidentally create a new account,
The
then
world
will
remains
make
constant
your
over the
download.
centuries. But human
Oh,
life
for
is
real?
like the
Oh,
dew of
yes.
dawn,
Actually,
or a
it's
bubble
actually, Yoni, it makes sense. You know why? Because even though you finished all the quests, I got your point. If you finished all the quests and you create a new account on new device, then yes, you need to delete it. You need to download all of them, but then you can delete it. It's like, it's okay. It makes sense. You know why? Because I think like all of the quests have some relation, like they relate to each other because of that. They cannot like divide like and check if you like already like did that quest or maybe passed all of them. So yeah, it makes sense actually. It's okay because like it's additional check, and it's better to avoid all of this like checks in my opinion, especially in a game, because you know what, resources you download might be useful in other quests as well. That's why you download 11 gigabytes but delete only 8 gigabytes. So yeah, it's like that. Should I pull for Xianyun to pair with Navia? About Navia, unfortunately, Yoni, Navia, like Xianyun cannot be good for Navia, unfortunately. But anyway, I think if you will get and you will have extra Prima Gems. So yeah, I mean, you know why? Because we will get Xianyun before Pyro Archon, and Pyro Archon, let's say it's like first priority if you ask me. because she's Archon. She's an Archon, and she's pretty, like, most likely will get pretty good mechanic and kit. Because of that, you need to, like, let's say, if you have enough Primogems to go for Xylon and Pyro Archon, I would say yes, both of them. But for Navia, no. You know why? Because Xylonan will give attack for Pyro up to 30 attack, 30% attack. Hydro for 40% Hydro for HP characters. Defense for Geo characters up to 60%. And the next one, Cryo. 20 crit rate for the Cryo characters. But Navia, unfortunately, she doesn't scales on defense. So yeah, Xylonan can be good for Ito, can be good for Chiori, if they allow to use Xylonan and full of that buff on any other characters but Natlans, you know, like they just can like limit it, that buff for other characters, you know. So yeah, for now it's for Ito, for Chiori, for Albedo, for Noel, but not for Navia, unfortunately. But still, it's okay. You know why? You still can pair Xylonan with Navia, because Navia can be Nylonan. I'm sorry, Nylonan. What a weird name. So yeah, Navia can be used, like, not can be used, but you need to use Navia with other elements, you know. Because of that, let's say you go the team like, let's say the team like, let's say Ningguang is a Xylonan, right? If so, like Navia, Xylonan, and you go the team like Xinchu and Shanling, for example, right? In this case,
let's make haste.
Xinchu will get 40% more HP, and Shanling will get 30% more attack. So yeah, you will get more damage from vape damage. You will get more vape damage, you know? So yeah, and more Shanling pyro damage. So yeah, in this case, yes, not for Navia, but for other characters you use with Navia. And by the way, you can use like Cryo as well, and Electro. We still don't have any info about Electro buff, by the way. So yeah, maybe she can like do some buff for Electro as well. Oh, hi sir, how are you doing? Hi VCX, how are you doing, guys? Well, the main thing is with the coming era of games, we can say that mobile gaming, especially Android gaming, is coming to an end. But I heard that. Yoni, yes, I mean, to be honest, Everest, I didn't get that. I mean, about the coming to an end, you mean like most likely because like controller, something like that, or maybe like about the or let's say performance or that, or storage, you know, like in this case they already, by the way, and it's like if I'm not mistaken, Hoyoverse will release like something like online gaming. So yeah, let's say you will join that, it's a service, something like that, gaming service. So you will join to that service. It will cost you like maybe $20 a month, but you can play any game you want on any device, Android, Apple, something like that, with pretty good performance. So yeah, it's going to be like that. I mean, it still costs you money, but you don't need to upgrade your device, by the way. You don't need any storage, you don't need any graphic performance. You only need to like join to that service, something like that. About like, but I heard, yes, Yoni, you're right. She can, but unfortunately, as you know, like Xylonan will be like, she belongs to one of the tribes, Natlan tribes, and that's the Geo tribe. If so, most likely she cannot buff like other region characters like she can do with the Natlan characters. And I'm pretty sure that Hoyoverse will add some limitation. Because like, you know, just imagine we have Arlecchino. Let's say Ningguang is a Xianyun, right? And you have Arlecchino. Or let's say you have Neuvillette. Or you have like Furina, not Furina, but Neuvillette. Just imagine, Neuvillette is already a broken character. And you will give him 40% more HP. Just imagine. That would be just crazy. So yeah, I don't think they will, like Hoyoverse will do that. Believe me or not, Xianyun cannot, like, she definitely will not buff other characters like 40%, something like that. Maybe for 10%, something like that. You know, like, because like we have Yelan, and 40% HP for Yelan is just crazy. Or maybe like 30% attack for, let's say, for Arlecchino, it's also crazy. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be like that, if you ask me. Yes, it's like, it's bad, but still, it is what it is. It's a new region. I'm a Eula main since, and I wanna know, is it still worth using her? Yes, actually yes. If you ask me, by the way, about Eula, Eula is pretty unique character. You know why? Even though she's a little bit old, she still is one of the rarest characters in the game who can deal 1 million damage at C0 without any buffs. I mean, like food and other stuff. You just need to use like Eula. You need Mika's Constellation 6, unfortunately. Like, let's say to do so much damage, like Mika C6, it's like must have. Let me check it real quick. I don't have Mika, and I don't have Eula, because like physical damage for me, like, let's say I'm not a big fan of physical damage. But anyway, or I have Mika. Just a second, let me check it. Or maybe I have, no, I don't have Mika. So yeah, why Mika C6? Like, if you have a chance in the future to get him, like Mika Constellation 6, if you notice, additionally active characters affected by his burst will get 60% more. It's a song, right? Affected by Souls will. Oh no, it's not only the burst, by the way. It's a burst and skill. It's a burst or skill. So if it's correct, so he will, like, that character will get 60% more physical crit damage, which is crazy, by the way. So yeah, he's the best support character for for Eula. And yes, Eula is worth it, actually, if you ask me. No, like, how's the upcoming games arriving? Oh, I see what you mean. I see. I mean, yes, maybe. I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, of course, V6. As I'm free to play, it worth to go C6 main one. No, I don't think so, V6. You know why? Because, let's say, you know why? It's better, in my opinion, to have more characters than one C6. Because, like, value of the characters, especially DPS characters, like, will get lower and lower. Like, when you get, like, new patch, it's a power creep game. And new patch will bring you new mechanic, new limitation, by the way, like Natlan, by the way. You will notice that. And the same situation was with Wanderer, by the way. Wanderer was pretty good, even like at C6. He's crazy now as well. But when we got Neuvillette, just, you know, like Neuvillette at Constellation 3, it's way more better than Wanderer at C6. So just imagine, you know, like, you just destroyed any of your Primogems, and getting 3 Constellation is like pretty, like, let's say it's not a bad amount of Primogems. So yeah, and Neuvillette only needs like Constellation 3 to be like pretty good character. So I wouldn't suggest you to go. That's why they hide some of useful mechanics like behind Constellation 1 and 2. I would suggest, let's say, if you like a character, then yes, you can go for Constellation 1 and 2. For example, it's like Nahida with Constellation 1 and 2. She like gets pretty crazy, or let's say if it like Burning Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burn reaction damage, can score crit rates. Crit rate and crit damage are fixed at 20 and 100 respectively, which is crazy. On top of that, within 8 seconds, of being affected by these reactions, defense is decreased by 30. So it's also crazy. So yeah, but still, I wouldn't suggest, if you ask me. I mean, Constellation 0 is more than enough for a 5 stars, and let's say Constellation like 6, it's okay with some 4 stars. Not for all of them, by the way. Let's say the character like Xianyun is pretty okay with Constellation 0. You don't need any Constellation. She is pretty good. Cookie Shinobu, Constellation 2 is more than enough. Because like you need that, like 3 seconds is pretty good. So yeah, it's like that. Today I'm celebrating my 2nd birthday with Genshin. Yeah, happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday. Well, I can run this since day one from my phone, which I write. You know, like, Everest, if you ask me, I tried ZZZ. It's not a bad game for testing, but not for play. It's super boring and annoying with that like approach which they used. I know let's, you know, like it's always like that. It's better to test and check yourself, because like I can, like, let's say it doesn't mean, if I don't like the game, it doesn't mean it's bad, you know, like so many players play the game, but I don't think that game is going it's going to be so crazy in the future, because like already is not spell that not so many players play that game. Because like, let's say for YouTubers, yes, maybe that game is good because like art, because like graphic, because story, it's pretty cool. I would say like it's better than Wuthering Quest anyway. So, but you know, the gameplay, it's kinda, you know, like it's not an open world game. This type of game called like kinda lobby games, you know. It's not even like Honkai Star Rail. In my opinion, Honkai Star Rail is way more better than ZZZ, if you ask me. Way more better. But I get your point. I mean, yes. I mean, like, no, like new games is like need so much power, and you just cannot run on the like old hardware. I feel you. I mean, usually, you know, if you ask me, I don't run, like, even though my phone is like can run Genshin Impact, I don't run my like Genshin Impact on the phone. On a tablet, yes, but on a phone, like, it's like, yeah. Oh, for real? In like, oh yeah, so yes, I'll be 1 year. Oh, congrats, you too. I enjoy.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, kind of like that. I mean, yes, it's like a little bit difficult because like it's, yes, it's kind of like, I don't have Mika C6, but I use superconduct, and I hit 6. Actually, yes, on Scar. That's crazy, actually, because you know why? I mean, you can do more. You can do more with a buff, Everest, by the way. It depends on the team you use, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, the best team for her, it's like 2 Cryo, 1 Electro, and maybe Bennett. In this case, you will get like pretty good damage. I don't know which team you use. It's, let's say, it's official, pretty good for Yeola. Rosaria is not bad. You know why? Because Rosaria, like on top of like yeah, you need couple constellation, but still on top of elemental, like elemental resonance, like Cryo gives you, just a second. On top of this, like increased crit rate against the opponents that are frozen or affected by Cryo by 15, you get like 12 crit rate from Rosa. And she cannot infuse. That's why Xianyun is not the best option, by the way. So yeah, and Bennett's pretty good. Like, you know, like Bennett is a must level up character, like must build character. He's crazy. He's like, so, but not C6 Bennett, by the way. Just keep that in mind. I would suggest you guys to do not C6 Bennett if your account is pretty like new, like 1 year or 2 years. No need to do that. You know why? Because like Bennett might be the one good option of buff for your characters. I mean, especially for DPS characters. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I want to see Shanling, Bennett, Mawikan, Sim. Actually, you know, like maybe yes. You know why? You can use Shanling as a DPS, and you can go like
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse
like
is
for
due to
animal,
receive a batch of new releases today.
you can by the way.
Might we add a
You know why?
small
It also depends on
to
the
our adventure?
Mawika's kit. If she can do damage like not like Raiden, but can do damage with that skill, coordinated attack, then you easily can go for the Mawika, Chanling and Bennett, and the fourth one going to be one animal to do the swirl. Also Rosaria C6 buff her physical damage. Oh yeah, exactly, you're right, I forgot about that. So yeah, you're right. Yes, exactly, Ali. I'm worried that I don't have Shinchu for Raiden National. That's alright actually, you know why? Because let's say you will get Shinchu anyway, but instead of Shinchu you can use... Instead of Shinchu... Actually Shinchu is great. You can use... Actually, this is a difficult question, you know, like Shinchu, like as a character, like, yes, he is not a standard character, but is he? By the way, he is Leo Harbor character, and in a 5 point, on a, you can choose a Shinchu, by the way. We will choose a 4-star character on anniversary, and he is a Leo Harbor character. So yeah, maybe he will be in that row. I mean, you can choose him, by the way. It's like in months, like on September 28th. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, we will get some event, something like that. Choose a 4-star character. Level 90, yes, but you can get level 90 domains when you reach a specific like adventure rank level. But yes, level 90 domains will give you 5-star and 4-star. It depends on your luck. Sometimes you can get like out of like 20 reasons you can get 1 to 2 5-star artifacts. Yes, that's correct. I just found out I spent wishes last month. For real? Oh, actually, for real, that's crazy amount of wishes, by the way, Yoni. It's like premium and standard wishes as well, or only like premiums? Yes, actually, there is. Oh, only premium? That's crazy, actually. That's a lot of wishes, by the way. So yeah. But I would suggest you, Yoni, to save some wishes for future characters, because like Natlan characters and Natlan region is going to be crazy. Because of like, you know, like, maybe we will not get Capitano playable, but Columbina. And she is going to be ordinary character. Because like, she's not going to be like one of the Natlan to use that Night Soul, to use that mechanics. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, let's say we will get Natlan characters alongside with the ordinary normal characters like, let's say like Arlecchino, or like something like, I don't know, maybe like kind of like Sumeru characters. Maybe they will release some Sumeru characters as well. So yeah, and Columbina might be pretty good, by the way, for Cryo. About that, Ivris, by the way, yes, you're right, I agree with you, like, you know, like, ZZZ, by the way, is pretty good game to do, like, some content, because, like, it's, like, as I said, like, visually, game is crazy, for real, but, by the way, I have an account, but I stopped playing ZZZ, because, like, it's super boring, even though, yes, maybe if I get, like, if we will get some new content in the future, maybe some new characters, then, yes, I will do test plays, something like that, because, like, Hoyoverse made it so easy to use, like, the games, I mean, Honkai Star Rail, ZZZ, and Genshin Impact with only one account. It's super, and you need only one launcher at the moment, so it's pretty easy to use. You don't even need to like delete the game if you are on PC, by the way. So yeah, if you are on a like phone or like tablet, you need a storage. I mean, yes, it's like a little bit annoying. I understand that, but still, it is what it is. I usually play on PC, so yeah, I'm pretty okay with that storage. And I like, by the way, I deleted the game. They installed the game. So yeah, now I keep it. I don't play like Zenless Zone Zero, but yes, game is like, yeah, and I don't log into the game because, you know, if you don't play the game, like, it makes no sense to log in and get some like to do dailies, like. But yes, I agree with you. I like to do some like content. That game is pretty cool. I use Eula, Lisa, Diona, and Bennett. Now he's C6 for Lekino, but after I get her, now he is. You mean Bennett? Oh, Bennett C5. Now he. And after I go, I don't feel like using her, so I bench her. Oh, you mean Eula? That's alright, actually. Hi, Mr. Dever. How are you doing? You know, like, that's okay. I mean, Eula is not a bad character, believe me or not, because, like, even though physical damage is, let's say, maybe not so, like, popular, it's still pretty good damage. Especially with Eula, because, like, that damage, by the way, has AoE, and not a bad AoE, by the way. Even if you fight against, like, couple waves, you still can do, like, pretty good damage. And she's like, yes, you need like some weapon to do more damage, but still it's possible to do 1 million, because like I saw a couple videos at C0, like C0 Eula does that damage. It's pretty, actually it's crazy. I don't remember exactly it's with food or without food. But anyway, like about your main question, I mean, if it's worth or not, yes. She's not a bad character, and it's better to keep her, because like you never know, like let's say in some cases Eula might be so super useful in Spiral Abyss. Why not? She's not a bad anyway, but just imagine the character who can deal like 1 million damage, up to 1 million damage, and she's bad, and I don't think so. In other account now, I'm saving for Hutao Raiden, or whoever comes first, and oh, like, we will get Raiden, by the way, in a 5.0 phase 1. On a second phase, alongside with Moalani. On a second phase, we will get like Kinich and Kazuha. No, thank you very much, Everest. Thank you very much. Only premium, yeah. Yes, better Yoni. I would suggest you Yoni to like save. You know why? Because let's say you like, let's say you got all of the characters you wanted, and that's crazy. So yeah, it's better to save. I mean, you know why? No need to go like for all of the Natlan characters. You know, like since you have like, let's say you already have Furina, you already have Xianyun, and Xianyun, by the way, it's not a bad DPS character. I mean, she can deal some damage, and that damage, by the way, it's not so bad. Yes, like range is not so great. It's not like a Neuvillette's range, but still, it's pretty good damage, especially when you use some like, let's say, some. If you use Furina's buff, and you can use Furina's buff because like Xianyun is a healer, just imagine. So yeah, that duo, by the way, is pretty good duo in a game. Alongside them, you can use like with Hyperboom as well, by the way, you will get Hydro damage, and you can get like, if you have Raiden and Nahida, by the way, I don't know exactly, but still. So yeah, you can use not only Nahida, you can use Kuki Shinobu. You know why? Because like Xianyun range is pretty not so great, and Kuki Shinobu might be pretty good. And Yao Yao as well, by the way. Capitano will cry. Okay. Yes, maybe enjoy it. I mean, you know, I don't think it's good idea to get Capitano playable in a 5.x if you ask me. You know why? Because like it's better to keep something for the future. Just imagine you get all of the great characters. I mean, Capitano is definitely one of the anticipated characters in the game, you know, because like he's a #1 Fatui Harbinger. But just imagine you will get like that character immediately and all of them. Nah, I don't think it's great. It's good for a game. It's good for a future of the game. So yeah, that's why they will keep them. As I heard, it's like says that, just let me read it to be more precise. Like, just a second. This says that Pyro Archon will fight with Capitano, and after that, Capitano went lost. So something like that. Missing. So yeah, it's like the
Even if an antique is priceless,
Capitano, yes, went
the
missing
happiness
after
it brings
fighting
lasts
with
for
Pyro
only the
Archon.
moment that you obtain it.
So yeah, it means yes, we will get some like cutscenes with that fight, and no playable Capitano in 5.x. Oh, hi, Capital Caspian. We need Emilie. We need all the characters. Actually, you know, like if you ask me, Capital Caspian, yes, it's like so great to have all of the characters at least at C0 to do some tests and other stuff. Unfortunately, for low investment player and for free-to-play player, it's impossible in Genshin Impact. And by the way, in other gacha games as well. I mean, WoWa was so generous, like on release. Now it's not like that, because let's say if you like, and I'm pretty sure like in the future we will struggle about like wishes. I mean, WoWas, like like we do in Genshin Impact right now. So yeah, it's okay, but still, I mean, like being so generous at the beginning of the game at release, it doesn't mean they will do the same thing in the future, unfortunately. Oh yes, like Mr. Dever, I heard that they like nerf Moalani as well a little bit. It's like about like skill generation, a little bit, but not so much. But believe me or not, Moalani still like will be like in terms of damage, and if you use with a proper team, she will be better than Neuvillette. I mean, on a single target. I know that many players like says that no, it's not possible, but yes, like for many enemies, like small enemies, waves and other stuff, yes, Neuvillette is #1, still #1. He's crazy because he is so easy to use. But for single targets, yes, Moalani will be #1 Hydro, in my opinion, like, you know, like by far, because like that damage with the proper characters will be just insane. Just imagine you can get like with C0 and her signature, maybe, I don't know exactly, but still, with C0 and her signature, about like 600k damage with one shot. With rotation, I mean, you need to like grab the you need to like, it's like you need to grab like, it's, you know, like you need to grab the stacks to get that damage, but still it's pretty cool. And they decrease that like her skill to 1.6, which is also good. Early first harbinger, early power creep, all characters, the main expansion, swipe card. Oh, I didn't get that. What? You know, like Capital Caspian, yes, Leak says that I saw two different versions of that. I mean, two different like opinions about like Capitano. One of them says that Capitano is playable. Another one says that Capitano is not playable. But according to the which says that not playable, it's most, in my opinion, reasonable. You know why? Because like they said that after fight with Pyro Archon, he went missing. It means we will not get Capitano playable in a 5.x. And the fight, maybe we will see that 5 on a Pyro Archon quest in a 5.2. So yeah, it's about like that. In my opinion, it's way more reasonable than like getting Capitano in a 5.x. It's something like that. Early First Harbinger, early power creep, all characters, domain expansion, swipe card. I mean, I didn't get that. All characters, domain expansion, swipe card. What does it mean, Mr. Deverer? All characters, swipe card. To get a character, you need to swipe card. I mean that. Oh, it's for like swipe card to get a character. Swipe card. You know, like it's a little bit like you need a swipe card for a domain expansion. Swipe card. Oh, okay, now I get I'm sorry about that. Yes, maybe I misunderstand that. So yeah. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, it's like in a 5.0 or something, or a future update. Oh yeah, I mean, and to get all characters you need, yes, exactly. I mean, I'm sorry about that. I just misunderstood. Like, I missed the first part of the yes. Actually, you're right. You need like you need to swipe not only one card. By the way, you need swipe a lot of cards, and I agree with you. I mean, it's like let's say Hoyoverse doesn't give us a lot of primogems. The only pretty good update we will get, it's a future one, by the way, 5.0. Like that patch will give us 18k primogems, by the way. So yeah, it's like a lot of pulls. It's like about 130 pulls, something like that. Let's say it's 150. You know why? Because like we will get like anniversary as well. And maybe they will do like some surprise, something like that. Let's say it's 150. It's like crazy amount of damage. It's like crazy amount of pulls. But still, even though you get like 150 pulls, like it doesn't mean you get all of the characters, because like 50-50 exists in this game, and you can lose it anytime. That's bad. So yeah, primogems is not enough for this game to have all of the characters, definitely. And you need to swipe a card. I completely agree with you, Mr. Deverer. Did the league special? Will top 3 DPS Arlecchino, Alhaitham and Neuvillette be replaced by Natlan? What do you think? About that, by the way, Enjoyer, I don't think so, if you ask me. You know why? Because Arlecchino... I will explain you why. Because Moalani is going to be good only in a wipe damage. Like, let's say her best team, like her best archetype, is going to be a wipe. She cannot do so great electrocharge. She cannot do so great hyper bloom. Yes, you can use her with a hyper bloom, of course, but no, you can't. You know why? I will explain you why. Because her melee attack is so short. And for Hyper, you need like replace the Pyro character, you need to replace the Xianyun, which gives you more damage, and another Natlan character with a Natlan supportive set, new supportive set by the way, with other characters. So yeah, in this case you cannot use her in either other archetype. That's why they did so limitation. I mean that limitation for the Natlan character. It's bad and maybe good at the same time. Maybe good for the game, but bad for the players. You know why? Because let's say Hoyoverse like force you to wish for more Natlan characters than you need. Let's say you like Moalani, but you also need some supportive character to open her full potential. Like Moalani's full potential. It's bad. And I don't think they will power creep. You know why? Like they will, but if you have like full Natlan characters. But I don't think all of the players, especially like old players, will go for that. For me, for example, 5.0 patch is a skip. I don't think I will go for Moalani, for any other characters. 5.1 Xianyun, yes, but unfortunately Xianyun cannot be played with the old characters, not a Natlan characters, which is bad. So yeah, you definitely need to go for a Natlan characters. And by the way, Pyro Archon, she doesn't belong to any of the Natlan tribes. That means she is going to be Natlan and the Natlan character at the same time. I mean that she is not like a Natlan character. You know, like you can use Pyro Archon with any other characters in the game. So yeah, she is not going to be limited like within Natlan characters and Natlan region. It's bad, like it is what it is. I mean, you can do nothing. Let's say like it's like 5.0 patch. It's like a DLC. It's a completely new game. It's not the same game like we got with a Fontaine, when like they just power creep the characters like Arlecchino and Neuvillette, you know, like the best characters in the game at the moment. With the Natlan, they add something. They will add something new. They will add new artifacts. They will add new region. They will add Night Soul. They will like change combat system. By the way, they will add new multiplier. So yeah, it's like they just limiting the use of old and new characters. You cannot use them in the same team, unfortunately, to get them like full potential of that power. Unfortunately, it's like that. Maybe it just means, but from the store, Arlecchino kinda disappear after a part of. Oh, you mean that maybe it's like just yeah, it's like maybe it's just a rumors, right? Capital Casper, maybe. I mean, you know, like I'm not so like I don't go so deep into the lore, to be honest. So yeah, I usually like read all of the quest stories and Archon stories, but not the lore itself. But yes, maybe it's like that. I mean, you mean like maybe Capitano can still be playable? But I think it's better to like not release him in a 5.x, if you ask me. You know why? Because it's better to keep him for a future. Let's say for Snezhnaya, it will be way more reasonable, because like he is a Fatui Harbinger and #1 Fatui Harbinger. So yeah, and at the same time maybe they will just, I don't know, like let's say if we will get Capitano in a 5.0, that character will be definitely more like less powerful than the Capitano in 6.0. You know why? Because like it's a power creep game and the future character is more powerful than now. So yeah, in my opinion, it's better to go like for like Capitano to be released in a 6, like in Snezhnaya. It's meant like 6.0, something like that. Early now, Arlecchino release. Yes, exactly. I mean, yeah. By the way, about that 4.6, yes, maybe in a 5.6 we will get Fatui Harbingers. Hi, the Dreamers, how are you doing? We will get Columbina maybe, and I think it's like it's better to get Columbina. Xianyun kid doesn't say anything about being limited. You know, yes, exactly, Capital Caspian, but she will. Even though it doesn't say anything, she will limit it. You know why? I will explain you. Most likely, like, as you know, we will get 2 different artifact set. One of them for DPS, another one for supportive characters. So yeah. Moalani is going to be used that support DPS character DPS set, and Xianyun that supportive set. That supportive and DPS set, you can use Night Soul, new mechanic, only for Natlan characters, only for them. And just imagine, like Xianyun will give 40% HP for Neuvillette or for Yelan. So yeah, so I don't think they will do like that, like because like most likely the buff will have some limitation for the old characters. I hope, of course, yeah, if you ask me, I hope they will like avoid to do that, because like let's say with only one Xianyun, maybe you know what, maybe they will do like something like that. They will limit it the Xianyun buff, which will be related on the artifacts. So yeah, let's say they will limit the buff on Night Soul points. If so, then yes, you cannot use that buffs on any other character, because Night Souls will only belong, that mechanic will belongs only to Natlan characters. So yeah, it's possible, believe me or not, and they will do that. I'm pretty sure it's Hoyoverse, believe me or not, they will do that. That's why you need more Natlan characters. That's a they like, you know, they force you to go for Natlan characters. Again, I hope they will not do that. They avoid to do that. I hope so, but I think they will. You know why? That's why they nerfed Moalani so bad. Because like, let's say Moalani got like twice less power now than she was when we got for first beta. Oh yeah, I used like, which team I used? And I got like, just a second. Oh yeah, I used this team. It was Sucrose, Raiden, and Dendro Traveler.
This world is full.
Do you think Mavica and Xianyun are the most popular? Actually, yeah. Hi Kakarot, how are you doing? Actually, Yoni, if you ask me, I will go for Xianyun definitely. Even though she will get that limitation, I still will go for Xianyun. You know why? Because like, let's say Natlan is a huge patch. It's not like, let's say we definitely will get like new Natlan characters in the future. So yeah, maybe some of them can be pretty useful, you know. So yeah, I will go for Xianyun and Pyro. About Xianyun, by the way, we still need some info, because like, let's say if she's going to be limited, I wouldn't suggest, and you will skip some Natlan characters, I wouldn't suggest you to go for her. Just imagine like her buff will like depends on Night Soul. If so, then you cannot use that buff on any other characters, only on the Natlan characters. In this case, like new players, like let's say 6 months players, something like that, they definitely will go for a new characters, because like they are like low on characters. They need that Xianyun. For the old ones, I mean, yes, it's like, let's say Pyro Archon is a way better to have than Xianyun. It's like that. But we still need some more info, you know why? But believe me or not, they will do that. I mean, they will just not hide, but limit that buff behind the Night Soul. That's why they add that multiplier, or like they will add that multiplier to a combat system. It's bad, but it is what it is. I mean, but Yoni, about the Pyro Archon, yes, she must have, in my opinion. Mavica would be probably, but I don't know about the island. Yoni. Oh yeah, the Pyro Dragon is a Fatuya.
What was that? Oh, it's gone.
We all know people will, yes, actually yes, even though, yeah, she's by the way, like about the outfit and like how she looks, I think that Xianyun looks way better than Pyro Archon, if you ask me, guys. So yeah, it's like that. Oh, bye bye dreamers, bye bye. It's like that, yes.
Propagate!
Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Spring forth! Scatter!
Illusion shattered!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Yeah. Swirl, Mark 2.
They will limit her anyway. It's bad, actually. I mean, I don't like the things like that. I mean, when you like limit the character, it's not intentionally. You know why? Because because it's forcing. I mean, they force you to go for the characters you don't want to. But anyway, revenue is revenue. It's always like that, especially with the guys in the gacha games. And that Night Soul mechanic, by the way, it's pretty cool. It's like, you know, it's super useful, especially on, not especially, only for Natlan characters. So yeah, and by the way, they will add the same thing with Snezhnaya region, by the way. Something new, like not a Night Soul, but I don't know, maybe with a different name, but with some buff, which only Snezhnaya characters will get. I hope like we will not get new tribes, something like that. Like, you know, like the tribes, it's like because of lore. I understand that it's only because of that lore. Alright, let me go with I think Pyroarchon looks better. Xianyun has too many details and accessories in my opinion. Oh yes, actually yes, Xianyun is like, you know, like, by the way, Xianyun, by using her skill, if I'm not mistaken, she became a leopard, you know, and she moves pretty quickly. It's like a matter of preference anyway about the Pyroarchon and Xianyun, but I like Xianyun more than Pyroarchon. She's more like, I don't know, maybe like some kind of, maybe like artwork is so cool, I don't know, maybe something like that. I see. In fact, I don't like Xianyun character design much. Oh, for real? Yes, I mean, she's Geo anyway. Maybe because of that, but she's like, well, it's like, anyway, we will see her playable, and by the way, we will get drip marketing like in this version, by the way, about the 5.1, and we will get which 5-star characters we will get. As I heard, in a 5.1 we will get Xianyun and Chaska. Chaska is a cryo, but maybe Anemo, so we'll see. Something about characters having lipstick gives me yeah, kind of like that. I read the artifact set again. Only the equipping character needs to be from Natlan to activate the second buff, 30% damage. The characters in party receiving the buff can be from Natlan or not. Are you sure about that? If so, that's crazy actually. But what about like Night Soul? Because if I'm not mistaken, you can get Night Soul points as well, but those not Night Soul points like belongs only for Natlan characters. The characters in party receiving the buff can be from Natlan or not. It's 30% damage buff. It's crazy actually. If so, it's good. So you can give the like 30% more damage to the to the characters none from the Natlan. That's crazy actually. Hopefully Chaska will be a DPS. Yeah, she looks like a DPS, by the way. I hope we get either Chaska or Xianyun in 5.1. I can't wait to pull for some Natlan character. Yes, actually yes, I would suggest you to to watch, like to do some like showcase, like let's say to do at least game like test play before go for the Natlan characters. You know why? Because it also depends on the 4 stars they will give us to test. You know, like usually they like, let's say now when you go for a test place, it's an event section, we get some like random 4-star characters. So yeah, I hope they will add some Natlan characters to see the difference, you know, like with new set and like with the old one, something like that. Yeah, let me just do like this team. So yeah, if you can buff like 30% damage buff other characters, that's great actually. All right, let me just do it like real quick.
Absorption test. Animal hypostate.
No, my sword! Witness it! Teamwork is strength!
Laid bare.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Swirl. Mark 2.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in!
Your coming was foretold.
Stretch your wings, embrace
Where
the
the
stars!
eternal oasis.
Transfix!
Stand clear.
Illuminating your moon. Laid bare.
Don't take my glasses.
Bound as one.
Rain
like a
outlines your
mighty
fate.
nine.
Witness the path.
Go on.
I messed up with rotation.
The eternal oasis at long last.
I messed up with rotation so bad. Let me try it again. I like to use Arlecchino, but Arlecchino is pretty powerful character. For a wave team, which element do you have to swirl? Pyro or Hydro? Oh, it's better to swirl Pyro, of course. You know why? It's not because of element. Hydro, by the way, swirling in a different manner. You cannot get second instance. It's the only element which cannot be swirled with the second instance. I mean, when you swirl Pyro, you can get second instance of damage. When you swirl Electro as well, and Cryo, if I'm not mistaken, Pyro only gives you one, so it's less damage. So it's better to swirl Pyro than Hydro.
Transfix. Animal test. 6308. Animal hypo.
Let me weave you a... Everybody stand!
Absorption test. Animal test. 6308. Enhanced animal.
No, my sword! Witness the power. I'm going in!
I lost my panic buff.
Your coming was foretold. Laid bare.
Absorption test.
Where the eternal
Rain
oasis.
outlines your fate. Let teamwork is strength!
Witness your demise. Transfix. Bound as one. The eternal oasis at long last.
So yeah, it's like let me do a couple bosses maybe with a Dia team, by the way. Maybe yes. Let me try Dia. I like to play Dia team, by the way. That team is so crazy. Unfortunately, yes. Maybe in a Natlan where we'll get like Mabuika. She can, like, it depends on the area of effect of her attacks. I mean, since she will get like coordinated attack. If that attacks will be like kinda range like Raiden has, then yes, unfortunately Dia can be bench maybe in the future. Because no, but yes, she has resistance to interruption, so yeah, not so fast.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
She has resistance to interruption, so yeah, not so fast. Because like I don't think that Pyro Archon will give you resistance to interruption. I mean, maybe, but If you want me to do, guys, with a different team comp, just like write in the chat. I will try to do like I will try to do it. I mean, usually like, I just like, you know, like not so much content. Like, yes, we will get Imaginarium Theater tomorrow and I will do it online. But that's it. And we will get like Shop Reset tomorrow as well.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Shower me with the... Look alive! I see everything!
There is no escape!
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Let's get it on!
I see everything!
Level up Nadia's normal attack or burst after I level up skill. Oh, just a second. So I will keep it maybe clean. So yeah, like for Navia, first priority is her skill. A burst is like, I wouldn't suggest you to level up her burst. Like, you know why? Like, it's like you get some damage, you know, but it's not so high. And it gives you literally nothing, like unless some damage. So yeah, level 6 is more than enough. The most important thing with that, it's like it has huge range, and also it attacks pretty constantly to get like a crystallized reaction. About her normal, why I did that, it's because of like range attacks, only because of that. And since she get infusion for 5 seconds, I would say level 9 is okay, but no need to crown that normal attacks. Or level 8. I mean, you know why? Because like you can use Marushi Hunter, by the way. Let's say with Furina, you can use Marushi Hunter set, and that set increase... Oh, no, not like this one, I'm sorry. Will increase like your normal attack damage. So you can get benefits from that infusion. Even though it's like Claymore, it's super slow, but still you can do like, you know, with a buff and other stuff, you can do like 100k damage or with a 1 Claymore shot. It's something like that. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to like to do like to level up a normal attack. All right, let me do a couple. Yeah, a couple ley lines maybe. But if you have Xianyun, for example, if you will get Xianyun in the future, you know, like crowning that normal attack is not a bad idea, but it's a way, like let's say if you have like extra mats, you know, it's like, it's pretty like, let's say you need like 700 Smora, you need a lot of like other mats, and the books, by the way, you need to spend a lot of resins to get like, it's 16 books if I'm not mistaken, something like that. Just a second, I have like, oh no, it's albedo, just a second. It's, yeah, it's 16 books, you know, like it's a lot. So yeah, and you need a crown and some like a boss mat as well.
Strike a pose!
Shine down!
Hey!
Look alive! Hi!
All right, let me. Let me go with Yelan, by the way. This team, like, you know, like Sucrose, Yelan, Sucrose, Arlecchino, Yelan, and Bennett is way better than with Shinchu and Kazuha. But unfortunately, you, like, you don't get, like, some resistance to interruption from the Shinchu. Yelan doesn't give you that. And it's a little bit problem. You need to do, like, more dodging.
Absorption test. Swirl, mark 2.
Busted. Game's up. Fun so.
Everybody stand back.
Let me try it again. And because of that, yeah, like, only because of that you can lose some time. I mean, that time is super valuable, especially for Arlecchino. Oh, Yoni, about Emilie, let's say I need to test her before, like, pulling for her, you know, like if, like, let's say pulling for her because without any test, it's like it makes no sense, because, like, mostly she's for burning and not for any other reaction. It's like a bloom, something like that. And because of that, let's say she's super limited, you know. Yes, she doesn't increase burning damage, she needs burning to do more damage, which is not bad. She's of field DPS, but still, I mean, if she's going to be super limited and cannot be used in a hyper bloom, then maybe I will skip her. And it also depends on the 4 stars. Maybe I can throw, like, couple ultis.
Animal hypostasis.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
I'm going in. Why do they never miss?
Just a second. So yeah, that Shinchu swords, like, defend you against this electro damage, you know.
Stand clear. Swirl, mark 2.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Everybody stand back.
Even though damage is pretty crazy, you see the damage is super crazy, but still you can lose so much time.
Absorption test.
Game's up. Fun so.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Your coming was foretold. Laid bare.
Raise a storm. Animal mother.
Quietly now.
Bloom
Here
as
comes
the
the catch.
flowers in
Everybody
Dawn.
stand back.
Especially, you know, you see, you can, like, one-shot them, but if you get disturbed, I mean, like, yeah, you lose so much time. Just a second, guys. Oh yeah, I'm back. So yeah. About the Emilie, yes, she has like kit, but let's say in my opinion, even Emilie better than for now. Even Nilo, I'm sorry, even Nilo is better than Emilie, if you ask me.
May knowledge guide you.
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Animal test 60...
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Absorption test!
There is no escape!
Make yourselves at home! Stand clear! Animal hypostasis emulation!
Why is so great in this? Because
Animal test
she
6308!
has AoE on her skill, and you has couple charge, and if you use like sacrificial fragments, you can get like 3 charges. So yeah. Unfortunately, no luck. Yeah. Anyway, I will do couple days for like on this domain. I will spend some days on this domain. By the way, if you want me to, I can do like maybe this one. No, it's like it's boring. I mean, tomorrow is like a day. Oh yeah, let's do couple bosses, by the way. Maybe this one. I was thinking to pull Furina her weapon. Is it? No, I wouldn't suggest you. You know why, Ali? I mean, that weapon is crazy for Raiden, but it's better to me to skip that weapon, because like you already have the catch. Because of that, like catch is like her 4-star signature weapon. I wouldn't suggest you to go because like weapon banner is not like, you know, like it works a little bit different. Like for a character banner, you have PT. Like if you lose, you're 50-50, next one is guaranteed. For the weapon banner, it's not like that. You can lose like 2 times in a row, and after that you can get like 5-star weapon. It's like that. So it's like, it's not a 50% PT, it's 33% PT. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you. You will spend like so much primogems you can spend so much primogems with no result whatsoever. You can get like 2, like you see, it's a fate points. What does it mean? It means that you can lose up to 2 times, and only after that you can get guaranteed weapon you choose. And by the way, let's say like you do like let's say your fate points, it's 2 out of 2, and you just like unintentionally just cancel this course, and you will lose your points, by the way. Cancellation will reset your accumulated fate points, you know? That's a problem. Let's imagine you just like decided to go not for this one, for another one. So yeah, it's a bad. So yeah, it's a waste of primogems. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. Because like you can be completely okay with 4-star weapons this game. Oh yeah. So yeah, let me go the same team with the Raiden boss.
There is no Hey! Witness the power of Gugwa! Stand clear! Swirl! Mark tip! I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Rain outlines your
Animal test 6308!
She's crazy because that early.
Stand clear!
Illusion shattered!
Hey! Absorption test!
The eye sweeps the lands! Shattered!
Make yourself at home!
Shine down!
rain cutter.
Lightning
Animal
falls
test
on the land
6308.
of eternity!
Stand clear! Enhanced animal module 75!
I messed up my scores.
Absorption test!
I'm here.
So yeah, she's pretty cool actually. That's Sucrose and that attack. Have you seen House of the Dragon? Oh no, House of the Dragon? Let me check, maybe yes. Oh, about the weekly. Let me check it, just a second. Oh no, I definitely like it, no. About my weekly bosses, by the way, Kakarot, I only, like now, let me show you my mats, by the way. Like, now I skip to do that. You know why? Because for me it's a waste of resins. It's like, just a second. So yeah, I have back then, by the way, the cost of the bosses was 60. After that, like after couple patches or couple years, something like that, they increased, like they allowed us to do like 3 bosses for 30 resins. And if you notice, like I have like ton of these mats, you know. And now I only do like only Arlecchino, because Arlecchino can be used, Arlecchino mats can be used on Emilie. Maybe if like she's going to be pretty good, I will go for Emilie, and I will need that. But for the future characters, by the way, and for Natlan characters, we will get new bosses. So yeah, they are completely useless. So that's why you see it, like I skip all of them. Recently, I used this one for the, I don't remember what I did. It was like, just a second. It was a character from
Osmanthus wine
from Sumeru, but which one? I don't remember. Anyway, I mean, yes, I don't use like them so much. Oh yeah, it's Mona. No, it's not. It wasn't Mona. It wasn't Mona. Like, you know, like when you like, even though like I have like enough mats to do and Mora, sometimes, you know, like you think that it's a waste to level up the character, like the talent. You know why? If you don't use the talent, the character, you don't need to level up the talents. And let's say the Nahida, by the way, you don't need to level up Nahida's normal. You just completely hit that, completely keep that at level 1. Lila? Maybe Lila, just a second, let me check it. My Lila is not level up completely. No, not Lila, it's another character. It was another one, I don't remember which one, but I definitely used like one. It maybe... Anyway, like, yeah, one of the characters, because like, I usually, like now, I only, like, oh, like, I can check it, I can show you, by the way. Like, oh, I forgot, I can. So yeah, now I have like, I haven't done any boss, like, so yeah, I need to do that as well, by the way, I almost forgot. So yeah. I'm only doing 30 resin ones. Oh, yes, actually, you know why? I just, like, let's say I have a lot of billets and I don't use them so much. Let me show you. Oh yeah, I have a lot of them, you know, like, and also I have 3 boxes, like, and one of this, it's like, it's this one from Imaginarium Theater. And this one, it's like gift from like any, it's from other, yeah, from statue, by the way. So yeah, that's why I don't use that bosses, you know, like you can convert them, by the way, by using like these stones. Not even billets. Yes, for like, let's say if you're a new player, by the way, you need to do those like bosses, I mean 30 resin bosses for a billet especially, because like, let's say, by the way, they buffed Natlan weapons. And the buff is on, like, it looks pretty high on paper. So yeah, it's like they buffed like a Kinich weapon. It's a claymore, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a sword, something like that. Let's go Navia, why not? Oh yeah, let's go plunge Navia.
The spina's on the case.
How much EM do you recommend for Alhaitham? For Alhaitham, Kakarot, you know, like, if you ask me, it's about like 500, it's more than enough, you know, no need to go so deep for Elemental Mastery. My Alhaitham has 411, but I usually use with Nahida. In this case, you can get up to 250 Elemental Mastery by using that burst, by the way. So yeah, it's like kinda pretty good addition for damage, for Alhaitham damage. So yeah, also maybe let's say if you can use another character with instructor set. Let's say Shinchu with instructor set. I wouldn't suggest you, but still you can. You can get additionally 120 Elemental Mastery. That will increase, by the way, as a... Actually, it's not a bad idea. You know why? No, because like in Alhaitham team, it's like Shinchu or Shinchu. I will do the test, by the way. I will prepare my for Shinchu, because like in a team like Shinchu, Alhaitham, Raiden, Kukishinobu and Nahida, you get usually spread and bloom damage, right? For bloom damage, you don't need like Hydro damage whatsoever. You only need Elemental Mastery for your Kukishinobu and Elemental Mastery for your Nahida. That's it. So yeah, I mean, giving Shinchu instructor set, it's not a bad idea, because like you will increase the damage.
Arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words.
Why not to test that? just let's do some tests, why not? But running him on EM goblet doesn't have an... Yes, actually, yes, of course. I mean, let me show you. It's like it's not like that. It's like I'll hate him. It's you need to go like Elemental Mastery Sands, Dendro Damage Goblet. If you don't have Dendro Damage Goblet, I would say it's better to go EM, not Attack Goblet. EM is better because like EM multiplier is way higher. But if you don't have like Elemental Mastery Sands, you can go for Attack Sands. So yeah, you can do some like changes, like, you know, attack is also okay, but EM is better. But Dendro, yes, Dendro is number one, of course. That like because like, let's say, you know why? In let's say in almost all of the DPS characters, the damage bonus is way more valuable than like the element which he scales off, because scaling is it's not a like complete damage, but it's a complete damage. You get like 46% damage, not a multiplier. It's not a multiplying. It's like, but multiplier is multiplier. That's why, I mean, it's like a little bit, it's always a less. Only couple characters can benefit from like, you know, like, oh, HP. It's like, let's say like Furina, because she is mostly of field support and her burst is super valuable. It's Nilo. Nilo needs HP a lot. She doesn't need any like crit damage, crit rate. I'm sorry, hydro damage goblet. Cookie Shinobu, no, but Cookie Shinobu is EM character. So yes, like I mean DPS character. So yeah, it's like that. Oh, Mr. Dever. I missed couple questions, by the way. Oh yeah, 300s. Actually, yes, 5-4 is pretty crazy. It's okay. I mean, for me, it's like 4-11. But when you go with the second, like, let me just go with the team. When you go like 2 Dendro in a team, you get additional 50. Plus, upon doing the reaction, you can get 20 to 30, like, more. Cookie Shinobu and Nahida. So yeah, it was like...
Let's get down to business.
Now it's like, yeah, 461.
Wait. Huh? No.
Let me do like, you know what? Yes. Shinchu has an emblem. Let me switch my Shinchu with like oh yeah, maybe. Just a second, guys. So yeah, let me set him with and I have a lot of instructor, by the way. I always keep them. So yeah, let's go like, it doesn't matter what, it's like energy recharge is okay. Actually, you know, like, yes, you need to go energy recharge a lot. It's not like EM, of course. It's like kind of like this. I need to level up this like set. You see, like with energy recharge, which is crazy. let's go for like 5.0, right? Yes, as much as we can give him. Oh yeah, we have energy recharge. Oh no, it's like, it's better to go like, yeah, it's better to go like energy recharge fully. It doesn't matter actually. Yeah, it's like better to go like this. So yeah, he will get about like, oh, that's crazy amount of energy recharge, like so. And you don't need elemental mastery so much, it's HP, so yeah, let's try it. Oh, bye Ali, bye. And bro, what the fuck is that Dendro Goblet? And oh yeah, actually Kakarot, that Dendro Goblet was like maybe one of the best goblet I got in this game. It's like, it's not offset, you know, and it's like crazy. I was just like, you know, like that was insane. Yeah, I know. And it has elemental mastery, you know, like, and Aladdin needs that. So yeah, this one is crazy. Maybe one of the best my like elemental damage bonus goblet in this game. So yeah, it's crazy actually. I was running Blacklist Sword at first, but people said the hot is yes. Actually, you know, like, oh, that Harbinger of Down weapon is crazy. Because it gives you so much stats, I mean crit rate and crit damage. So yeah, it's way more better. I agree with you. It's like, let's say, it's not better than Jade Cutter, but it's close to Jade Cutter. You know, just imagine, Jade Cutter is one of the best weapons in the game. Oh, Honor hate him, of course. So yeah, let's try to do something. Let's try to do this now. Unfortunately, I don't have like my energy, but still, let's try it. Oh yeah, shouldn't you have like?
I see everything.
Why is that?
No, my sword!
So, yeah.
The process of elimination.
731.
Wait. Huh?
It's without. No. By the way, it's like, let's see. Yeah, I need to change it a little bit different. Anyway, let me just like, let me go again, but let me get my energy back. With Nahida ult, it will increase.
There's sand in my shoes.
But yes, it's 250. Like for me, it's a little bit less, but it's like 250 for, yeah.
No, my sword!
It's like up to 250 elemental mastery, yes. Exactly. I just want to like check how much I can. Let me do like this, pause.
This weather?
Because like,
perfect for
let's
doing
say
nothing
you
at
can
all.
use Bennett, by the way, with instructor set as well, which is like not a bad idea. You can use Shinchu. Shinchu is just like, you know, like Shinchu is a little bit different character. Shinchu is of field DPS. That's why most likely it's better to use with emblem set rather than like instructor set. So yeah, because like his personal damage is way more valuable than 120 elemental mastery for most of the cases. But for our Hatem, it's like, yes, elemental mastery might be way better, especially for our Hatem team. So yeah, at the moment. Let's check. I have like this, right?
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Oh yeah, you need to like... Now it's 7-11, right?
Body and witness the power dissipate.
Oh my. 761. It's 50 from the... I forgot to use like his... I'm sorry. I forgot to use his skill or burst. Just a second.
No, my sword.
What? And bro. By the way, if you compare Blackleaf with the Harbinger of Dawn, yes, Harbinger of Dawn is way better. I mean, it's like, you know, like by far, it's so crazy. Let me get the energy for...
I see everything! Everyone hold hands!
Yeah, it's a little bit painful when you don't have energy and you need to do some tests, yeah. Unfortunately, NVidia cannot get like energy from that turtle. Is Tupi Noblesse Tupi Heart of Depth better than... No, definitely not. Noblesse and Heart... No, you know why? A 4-piece emblem gives you 50% more damage. 50. And that's crazy amount of damage. Yes, because like all of the attacks, like Xianyun's attacks, like it's like mostly, let's say most damage, it comes from his burst. And because of that, it's better to go like 4-piece emblem. It's the best set for him. It's the best set for Xianyun. It's the best set for Yelan, by the way, also. So yeah, so many characters can utilize this emblem. Emblem is one of the cracked set in the game. So yeah, it's like I need to use like NVidia first, then I need to use Kukishinobu, then Xianyun, and after that I'll hit him, yeah. And I need to check how many Elemental Master I got. So yeah. NVidia, it's 7-11, right? Now I need to use... It's better to use Xianyun first, after that, like, yeah.
Body and rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
You see? It's like 861. It's like 120 plus. And now...
Scatter!
Let me check the... It's 861. You see the damage is like crazy, because like... Yeah, of course, as they're getting less and less, it's like you get that couple 120 for maybe like... For not... For like, yeah, kind of for 5 seconds, something like that. So many people running with stupid... Actually, you know, stupid is not a great idea. You know why? It also depends on the weapon you use. Because let's say... maybe, you know why they use stupid? Because maybe they don't have full 4-piece set for him. Or maybe they use 4-piece for Raiden. Only because of that. Let me show you. For me, I'm pretty okay with that set. I mean, I have a lot. You know, I farm this set. It's the most 20 level artifact set for me, you see? But it's crazy amount of sets. You know how many I have, and I use that set for like for Yelan, for Rosa, for Faruzan, for Charlotte. By the way, it's also not bad. Shanling, Xinchu. So yeah, so many characters can benefit from that set. Most likely they don't have like enough pieces, only because of
learning
that.
alone.
Let me remove all of them, because like you know, like set, it's still like even though you get that elemental mastery, it's still, I would say, better to go for emblem set. It was Yanfei, if I'm not mistaken, right? No, it was like yeah. Yeah, it was Kirara. Just a second, let me build him back, because like, you know, changing artifact in this game, it's so painful. You need like to do like, and it's the best way for me, it's just equip to the unequipped character to get them back pretty quickly and to not mess around with the artifacts. That was, yeah, this one. The only condition, by the way, with the emblem set, it's energy recharge. You need like at least 200 energy recharge. In this case, yes, you can get additional like 50% more damage. Let me try this boss again. Do I have energy? Yes. And you can just see the difference. I mean, in this case, I will not check the elemental mastery, because like the only source is like Nahida's burst and reaction. It's always Yanfei.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Let me weave you up. Stand with me.
The process of elimination.
So you see, I mean, you can go, but still like this, like the damage you deal with the Xinchu, it's pretty good. I mean, that's why I would suggest still like Bennett is okay with the emblem set, with the instructor set, but Xinchu is not so, like, because like 120, it's like okay, but not so high, because like you lose some DPS. All right, let me like try this team in like the main, and maybe that's it for today. It's a little bit late already, like 11 p.m.
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Sharing my knowledge.
Our bond is strong.
Lightning.
Scatter.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your...
But still, he's super powerful, especially, you know, like, let's say Nahida makes him super powerful, by the way. hate him considered as strong? Oh, because like he's pretty strong, and you know, like crit rate. Oh no, okay, because he's like, let's say, he's pretty easy to use. He has like 4 different ways to get some fusion, to get that infusion, like Dendro fusion. Spread is maybe one, like for him, quick bloom and spread damage is pretty high damage. So yeah, he's like super powerful. By the way, I'll hate him. By the way, he is on the same level as Arlecchino. Yes, Arlecchino is maybe powerful, but they are at the same level because like they both normal attacker. They get that infusion. The only problem with I'll hate him when you have infusion, you know. And you see like leaves, you have fusion. But when you switch him, you lose that infusion, which is bad. Arlecchino doesn't have that. You just keep, because like she scales on Bond of Life. But I'll hate him as super powerful character. Yeah, he needs Cookie. That's the only problem maybe. Like let's say without Shinobu or maybe Raiden, he is not so great, I would say, you know, like you need Electro, and if you don't have Cookie, yes, it's a pain, because like Cookie is the best one for him. But you can use like him with Yao Yao, by the way. Yao Yao is also not a bad option. You, instead of Shinchu, you can go Yelan, great option as well. So yeah, you have so many options for Alhaitham. Isn't Alhaitham our second Dendro DPS character? Actually, it's not a second Dendro DPS, it's the first one, if you ask me. Alhaitham is the first DPS character, like his first best. Nahida is of field DPS. But if you like, compare the characters by value, then yes, Nahida is way better. Nahida is way better. Let's say she is like more valuable than Alhaitham. She is not better in damage, but she is way more valuable for the team and the roster.
One is fast on.
After Arlecchino, yes, actually, yes. If you compare, I mean, let's say, of course, I mean, he is on the same level, but yes, damage, of course, Arlecchino is way more comfortable because of like, you don't lose your infusion. But Neuvillette, yes, Neuvillette just like, you know, like at C0, compare like this character, Neuvillette is the most comfortable character to play. I agree, I totally agree. Even though Arlecchino can does way more damage, it's still Neuvillette, it's so comfortable. I mean, like, he's number one. I totally agree with you. Yes, Tignari is also DPS as well. His EM scaling is insanely good. Enjoy. Kinich, you know, unfortunately, Kinich is going to be good in a Bloom and Burning or Burgeon teams. So yeah, he already has some limitation, by the way. I mean Kinich. Kinich is not going to be great in a Spread and Quick Bloom, by the way. So yeah, he cannot compete. I'll hate him. Alright, let me do this set, by the way, and maybe that's it for today. I have a lot of trash artifacts, by the way. Okay. And let me do one. Yeah, instructor set. Maybe I can get something for my Arlecchino. So yeah, guys, this is it for today. I will be online tomorrow again at the same time. So yeah, it's like tomorrow is the Majano Theater, by the way. You mean? And I will do that online and also like shop reset as well. So yeah, it's like we can get like, it's in like, yes, 8 hours for me, and for Asia service, by the way, it's like maybe 2 hours, something like that. Yeah, you're well welcome, guys. You're well welcome. And yes, thanks for joining, guys. Yes, and bye bye guys.